You got cameras, action cameras, vloggers cameras, or just a simple camera that's H.265, H.264. We have here is Mini Tool Moviemaker 8.1 for your video needs. A simple and easy program to edit. We're going to show you what this program is about, get you started, and off you go. Stay tuned for more videos about the program. So let's get you right into the program. Hi, I'm Fish. This is the manual for Mini Tool Moviemaker 8.1 Windows 64-bit. It is a program that offers you a number of features and functions. We have a free edition. All video effects, text elements, etc. can be exported 4K as well as 1080p. It does it without watermarks. For the first 3 videos, no time limit. Thereafter, up to 2 minutes. It is for a Windows 10 and 11 machine. You have the option for 1 license, monthly, annual, and the ultimate plan. Check online for further detail. When you put in your registration key and you delete off the program, it will remember your program. We have an icon that we're going to double click. It automatically puts on to your Windows. The program will open up Mini Tool. What will happen is you're going to be asked to enter your registration, the key to this window, and then you're going to have an opening. This is the Mini Tool Moviemaker template showing you that you could have a display promotion showing you what the program is about on their YouTube channel. If you want to create a new project, this is where you put your new project, change your aspect ratio, and open a project and see what libraries you have. You can have it in icon or have it in details or search. This covers the opening template. Over the template, you have your media, audio, text, transitions, effects, filters, elements, and motion. You have your player and your project information. And you have the area to look in more, which will be your files. To open a new project opening, save it, import media, and exit the system. We have a help section that walks you through video tutorials, manual, check for an update, enter your license key, about, and feedback to the company. And then of course you got the minimum, maximum, and X out the program. On the bottom portion you have your undo, redo, trash can, split, crop, and on the opposite side your snap, your zoom of the timeline, and you expand and shrink of the timeline, and add in your pictures and add a track and so forth. That covers the whole template area. What we're going to do here, we're going to save a project. I want to make sure that I put it where I know it's at and click save. What I'm going to do is just close the program down, reopen up and start over again. And we're going to just edit a video. And what I want to show you is with a HEVC camera, which is H.265 codec, and a MP4 camera, that is H.264 codec, what you're going to get with the program. My machine's pretty powerful. Now this machine works with proxies, 1080p. It's an MP4 program more like. So here we are with, again, like I showed this template, a new project, to open a project and in the library. Now I want to do a new project. I want to open up to this camera right here. And if I come into my actual files, these are LRF files and these are the regular files. I want to right click on this for you and I want to show you more option, property, detail. We're 3840 by 2160. I want to drag in an LRF file. Nothing happens. I want to drag in this file. It loads up. I want to import media. I want to click on 2 other videos. What we're going to be doing now is starting our edit after I get this out of the way. If I right click on this video, it'll tell me I could delete off the video. You notice I got some hesitation. I could delete and I could sort by. Those are the things I can do. If I want to play the video, I just highlight over, let you listen to the sound. If you take note over here on the side, this is the proxy. Let's just bring it into the timeline. Let's play the video again. Hit the space bar. On certain programs, videos, files, we have to find what works best for us. So let's come here and go and delete off. New project and open up. So I'm going to now edit video and I'm going to show you how to go about it. I'm going to try to talk and do it nicely so you get an idea. I'm going to open up. If I come here and I simply move this to the side and drag it into the import media files, it's not going to happen. You need to open up and drag in all your files. In the future, firmware will allow us to do that. We can import or we could drag and drop. We have to wait for this window to close. Most programs will open up everything and it'll be looking like this. Everything highlighted. We have an option to play 6-speed sailing fan, round with the night light. You hear how nice smooth it goes. We have the option to drag in or hit the plus to drop down to the timeline. Over here we have, here's a snap. Enable, disable. I'm going to bring this into the second timeline over here. That's where I want to start to do my work. But if I take the one here and bring it over, it snaps. So if I take this and drop it here, track 1 is an automatic snap. Nothing we can do. So let's edit our video and just bring that red arrow to the right, over to the right a little, and towards the back, let's bring it over as well, right here. And let's bring this marker over so it highlights a split, snap, and hit the delete key on the keyboard to get rid of it. And if we click over here, it doesn't move the red marker, the playhead. Over here it does. And then we can right click and delete. I basically showed you a number of ways how to do that. I don't want to get into audio or to download YouTube videos. I don't work like that. I don't put audio on and I don't do that. Check for your guidelines about that. I want to put a text on. I open up text. This is the default text. I bring it to the timeline and the properties over here opens up. I could double click over here. I'm double clicking, finally I get it to go sailing fan. Review. Notice how I'm typing, how everything goes over, it'll go basically off screen. I hit enter, that's what happened. Sailing fan review for the fish. When I type, I like to have my typing. When I type, I like to have the typing center and shrink down to size correctly. But I'm able to take my text and do anything. I'm able to shrink it, expand it, so forth. And I could do that all over here as well. Double click on it. I could rotate it. I could change my font. Whatever's on my machine is in here, like Bruno Ace. That's a personal one. I could shrink it down over here. I could enlarge the size. I could put a highlight in the back. My opacity, when I do opacity, I got to hold it. You're not going to see it till I let go. If I make a mistake, I could get rid of everything. It resets back to text and centers. That's how you would do a text. So in my next video, I want to bring in, over here, a transition. I go to the transition area, and I bring in, I want to do a cross zoom. When I drop it in, it opens up this window. I want it to be between the two clips. If I want it at the end of the first clip, like so, that's where you do it. If I want to extend it up to 2 seconds or 5 seconds, I hit 5, enter. It only goes up to 2 seconds. Now, if I want to put in more clips, like the next one, and if I want to get rid of this transition, I right click and delete it, and I go back into transition, and I just pick advance, and I want to do burn. I could click on the plus. Please select the clip in the timeline. So let's select the clip in the timeline, hit the plus, and apply to all. Now, in order to apply to all, I believe I have to highlight everything and then click on it and then apply to all. And that did not do. So let's put it in personally. Now I do want to add an effect to the video to get it in there. I go to the effects area and I want to black out. I just basically go onto the video and it should black out. Well, here's a flame throw. Let's see what it looks like when I bring it into the video and what it looks like. That's pretty neat. So there we know how to do media, text, transitions, and effects. And you can see all the different types we have. When we open up text, these are all we have here. You can scroll down, how it changes to the caption in red, credits, and titles. I'll go in transition so you can see that we have trending, light, wipe, advance, diagonals, iris, page peel, reveal, and whenever future ones are added when you update. And in effects, you have trending, love, overlay, opening and closing, AR stickers, distortion, glitch, and particle. So let's get into the filters. In the filters, we have trending and LUTs. LUTs are not the ones you put in yourself, but the ones they chose for you. There are two areas for LUT. LUT could be over here, or in the color area over here, you have chosen LUTs. So if I was to do a Mission Impossible, that's what it would look like. Or if I were to grab a LUT over here and download it for outdoor action, one will override the other. But kind of like, here we go. What it looked like there. It gives it a nice look. I like that look. It gives it a little bit of a oomph to it. So let's go into elements and finalize our video. You can see over here everything I got. We have trending stuff. It's happy to see that we got two things. So I want to tell my audience, hey, subscribe. I could rotate it. I could scale it up. I could do whatever I want over here. But I cannot keyframe my things. Just please make sure you click on it and then grab it correctly. If you don't want the first frame to move, lock it. So this way now it don't move. I want to put a countdown. I want to draw a circle around something. I just do so. I bring the circle in by first downloading and bringing it in and clicking over and expanding it. Hey, I'm talking about the remote control. If you want to rotate it some, do so. There you go. So I made my video, and the last thing I want to do is add some motion. I want to zoom to the center. I want to do it nice and slow, very basic and easy to do. And let's play it. Watch it zoom in. See how it zoomed perfectly the way it's supposed to? Some of the video editors don't have pan, zoom, and crop like that, and they call this motion. So now that we've gone over just about everything here, you have pan only, zoom in, zoom out, and we now are ready for export. So let's export our video. We could do it to a device like a mobile device, an iPhone, a smartphone, a Galaxy. We're working on a computer. On the computer, we are naming ours My Movie, and we want to make sure I save mine to the proper location of video. That's where I love to save things. And I want it to save there all the time and lock in. I have the options of MP4, AVI, MOV, WMV, MKV, WEBM, GIF, and MP3. I do not have an option to do HEVC codec, H265. I can set it up in my settings, H264 or H264. I have a resolution of up to 4K resolution only. I have a bit rate of the highest, 150K. Let me default this, click OK, and come over here and go 4K and set things up, go into settings and reset up to 150K. I like to do my video in 29.97 frames per second. I want to be on the best quality. I am good to go. I click OK. And when I edit my video, right here, my duration of video is about a minute. My file size is going to be 264.94 meg. And it's going to take, I would say, 10 minutes of time. Hit export. You have a line. It's going to increase. And we'll come back when that is completed. I saved it. And here it is. It's got some of the different effects and rotations and so forth in there. And that is the video from the program. So if I wanted to delete all this, I cannot just highlight, right click, and delete. I would have to come into the file and do one of these. Delete the program. If I was to come here and do keyframes, I'm not allowed. There are no keyframes. If I'm doing H265, it's not that easy. We have a little bit of hesitation. If I come over here and enable and disable the snap, the only place that snap works is on timeline number 2. If I add in a photo and I click on pictures, you see just the pictures loaded up. I'm able to rotate and flip my pictures around, my images, and that we did not show before. The program is nice, excellent for a person that's beginning in video and photo editing. This has everything that you would want to have. You have a whole bunch of text to use. You have a whole bunch of transitions to use. You have a whole bunch of effects to use and filters. And you have some of the social media and a lot of different types of emojis. You have your pan, zoom in and out. And you're able to export in 4K. mini tool Moviemaker. Very easy to use. Didn't take long at all to learn the program. Putting in your media, picking an audio file, a transition, a title, and working on the timeline was not hard. Very simple and basic program. Some things can be improved upon the program, and that the program will mature over time. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and showing of the program on how to use it and play. So if you're looking for that video editor for your needs on the go that doesn't bog down your machine, this program may be something that you are looking for. Stay tuned to the channel for future updates and uses of the program, and we'll go over some more tutorials about Mini Movie Maker tool program. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you enjoy the program. You could try it out online for free and see if it's right for you.